Well, the only time I did it was the Jaipur building, use the mandala directly. And I didn't do it for the reasons of, I wouldn't do, you're quite right, I wouldn't do it for religious things or anything like that. What interested me about it, how this man, as I said, he was looking backwards and forwards, which actually is Janus-faced. And that leads to an ugly kind of schizophrenia. Or it leads to compromise. But in the case of art, it can lead to another kind of solution. So the city he builds finally does both things. It's both a modern city and yet it's a very, how to say, city based on the oldest myths. And I think an example here in the West, and I'm not a historian, so I'm treading on bad ground. It seems to me that in what I've read, in the Renaissance, there were people, and then before the Renaissance, I'm sorry, in the 14th century or 13th, whatever, the church was very strong. It was, and very controlling. It was rather like the mullahs out today. And but there were some crazy people, a lunatic fringe, who were beginning to discover pagan temples. And they would write letters to each other and say, if you're going to Paestum, there's some very interesting thing there. Now, that was a heresy, very much proclaimed. And it could have led to certainly to burnings, to inquisitions, to maybe civil war. No, because of Bramante, because of Michelangelo, it led to the Pope praying in a pagan temple called St. Peter's. It has nothing to do with Christianity. So art can actually take this conflict and take the tension and take it to another level. So that's why it differs from political debate or even our kind of discussion, because it's something which comes out of left field and does this. And I think that's what interested me about Jai Singh. And I felt Nehru was also trying to do that, but he wasn't enough of an artist to pull it off. But, or maybe I'm wrong. But still he tried, and that's what wonderful. So that's what that building is about. So to the extent that the city is based on the mandala, it had to be.